Hiya Chris, always a pleasure to meet up with you at the range to do some work on your game. Just a quick recap on what was quite a productive session. First thing, we were talking about the left knee. With the left knee staying out for as long as it does, it really limits your ability to continue to turn in the backswing. And as you'll see when we start looking at this footage from your session, we tend to find that we lack a little bit of turn. Accumulator 4 doesn't travel far enough, and we can't extend fully during the backswing. So I'm just playing this footage through Troy here to illustrate that stack and tilt is a pattern, it's not a method. We don't all have to look like Charlie Wee, and you can see there on the way back that there's a little bit of movement in that left knee, allowing Troy to continue to turn his hips. So free that left knee up and don't be too don't be too anal about hitting every number within the pattern. So we take a little look at it here at the start of your session from down the line. We can see that the takeaway is far better than it was. Still the shaft drifts underneath a little bit. The hips aren't terribly lively from P1 to P2. Then everything starts to kick in nicely. And at the top, the arms look very short. The arm plane is a little bit flatter than the shoulder plane, which is a sign that accumulator 4 hasn't travelled or loaded for long enough. So we want accumulator 4 to load more. And also, despite a takeaway that didn't hood the club face and a grip that's not strong, we appear hooded at the top. And the reason for that is accumulator 2 isn't loading sufficiently. So during the takeaway, if accumulator 2 was loading more early in the piece from P1 to P2, then it would offset the loading of accumulator 3. So accumulator 3 is rolling, and accumulator 2 needs to be loading to offset that. So that's the sort of move we have at the start. So what we've done here at the bottom footage is we've concentrated on loading accumulator 2 earlier, so that it's continuously loading from P1 to P5, and the result at the top is a longer, slightly more on plane looking backswing with a club face. It's in a much more neutral position, and this swing was producing much higher shots that were drawing right to left rather than some pulls and some various other nasties that we don't really want in the golf swing. You can see also that the hips now are a little bit freer, and the path of the shoulder, the left shoulder, has improved a little bit as well. So concentrate on loading accumulator 2 more gradually from P1 to P4, and the drill we gave you for that was to put the head cover about 20-25 inches behind the golf ball and just miss it on the way back. You can see there as you do that, the left shoulder works down a touch more, the ascent of the hands is quicker, and the loading of accumulator 2 is offsetting the loading of accumulator 3, hence the club being in a more online position at P2. Good luck with it, and I look forward to working with you again in the coming weeks. Well done.